Up trying to sub and get the right group in there that we could do a better job defensively. The defense turned everything around for us. We started taking things away. They weren't able to run what they want to run, and we got a couple steals, led to layup. So I think the defense. I mean, everybody I got can dunk, but I don't know if all of them play defense. So I was happy with those guys that guarded.
Bob, yesterday you mentioned that they were going to be probably the biggest team that you guys had faced this season. How much did that size bother you at the start, you think, and did you think maybe they would be as physical as they were?
Well, I watched them on film. I knew they'd be physical. And, they're not just big, they're skilled. They pass it well. They shoot it well. It's just, that's what I kept telling our guys. We got to push them out of their comfort zone. If you let them play comfortable, they're really good. Really, really good. How are you, Justin?
Good.
Good.
Late arriving crowd.
That's your kind of crowd, wasn't it?
Probably may have been asked this, but just the postseason experience, what's the team get out of it?
Well, I think every time these guys play, they get something out of it. Derek and Jordan didn't play particularly well today for them. I mean, most guys get 10 rebounds. You say they played pretty well, but we've come to expect a whole lot more from Derek and excuse me. And honestly, we've come to expect a whole lot more from Jordan. So I was just, I was happy we finally started playing defense. I mean, when you let them just kind of do what they want to do, they're really good. They pass it well, they shoot it well, and we started pushing them out further. They were starting their offense out further. We were in passing lanes. What turned the game around probably was the 2 steals at the end of the first half. And then, I think when you have to work that hard to get the ball, it wears on you a little bit. And we couldn't get any transition in the first half. And then, about halfway through the second half, we got a bunch of transition.
I was just going to ask about Jermaine Haley's transition in the second half. His length, size, hard to. Is that maybe him scoring in transition? Maybe one of the best parts of his game.
Well, I think taking it to the basket is, whether it's in transition or whether it's in half court. We try to run some things to kind of turn him loose where he can get it at the rim. He just early couldn't get anything to go down. He had pretty good shots early. We ran a set for him, and then we ran a set for him to start second half, and that one didn't go down. And then after that, he kind of got it to go down.
The dunk he had at the end of the first half, does that create a spark at all? Or?
Maybe for the 5,300. No, I think what got our guys more excited was we kept the ball alive. We kicked it ahead because we hadn't gotten anything in transition. So I think when our guys came in the locker room, they were more pleased with the fact that, because I was on them for the whole half about we got a guard. We're not taking things away from them, and I think they felt a whole lot better. And it's easier to feel better when you're ahead too.
Did you learn something from that Haley dunk at the end of the half that maybe you should have route in the middle on the fast break?
No. Logan played really well. He played really well.
He gives you some energy when he comes in, doesn't
He gives us energy and he gives us size. He's a big guy. That's the most blocked shots, I think. I don't think he blocked that many at Cameron.
Yeah, Dan, I mean, he started both your rallies. The thing at the end of the half there, he blocked the ball out of bounds and then got in the middle of that fast break, and then that putback got you up going on that 19-2.
Well, he's a great kid. I wasn't very happy with him in Kansas City the last game, and he's coach, just keep on me. I want to get better. It's not why are you picking on me thing. It's keep on me, keep helping me get better.
Well, 10 points from Chase tonight. Seemed like he had a hand in a lot of that run in the second half. Just thoughts on his game tonight?
Well, Chase shot it unbelievable yesterday in practice, and I watched him warm up, and he and Jordan were the first two guys out here. You guys wouldn't have been in. It was too early for you guys to get here, but they were in here making shots. I mean, both of them were making shots, but Chase really was making shots. And I told our coaching staff, you know, we got to get Chase started. And then I thought we had a pretty good look for him, and he shot it over the rim. But you know, he came back and shot the three that he hit right in front of the bench was that was key. That's kind of what I thought started the run. But he's, you know, I've had a lot of confidence in him because I watched him make shots for 2 days.
Up until the last month, Jermaine hadn't been real aggressive in taking the ball in the basket. Did you have to convince him to do that? And did you see that out of him earlier in the year?
Well, you see it in practice, but Jermaine doesn't want to be looked at as a pig. You know, he enjoys passing the ball. He enjoys that part of it. It's why he likes being point guard, because he can pass the ball and get other people shots. So, yeah, we've been on him, but you know, I think he missed enough of them early on. He missed maybe 3 or 4 early on, and I think he just put his head down and decided to go score.
Early this year, if you guys were running like this, the ball would have wound up in the stands 10 times. How did you get them to start making passes? Or how did they get themselves?
Coaching.
Good job.
No, we just, you know what we did, Bobby? This sounds crazy, I know, but I got so tired of it that we started doing just the fundamental things that my dad made us do in high school. And so we were doing stops and starts and pivots and reverse pivots and full pivots and back pivots and everything else. And then we put them over on the toss back with a guy in front of them. And so they had to pass the ball past the guy who was guarding them to the toss back and have it come back to them. And I think it's really helped us. And you know, they kind of like it too. It's kind of fun for them. It's different. And at this time of the year, you kind of look for something that's different. But I think those tossbacks really helped us. And I'm not getting a cut for any tossback sold either, by the way. Let's get that out right now.
The way the first half played out, it could have been a thing where frustration would have set in, because, like you said, your team did get a lot of good shots. Some bad things happened that didn't, maybe they didn't deserve. Does it speak to how far
Who
this
are you
team is
talking about
going?
being frustrated? Because I was frustrated as hell.
Well, players, but they didn't let it affect their play. It didn't seem like. Does it speak to?
Well, I think we came out with more resolve. I mean, we're throwing passes, hitting guys in the head, and everything else in the first half. I mean, they know they were bad. I mean, they know when they're bad.
Half joking here, but would any chance that you would think about playing at Myrtle Beach next week?
Absolutely none. I like Cliff a lot. Maybe if Cliff brought the old band back. You know, he used to be a singer.
Anything else?
Thanks, Coach.